One of the greatest players in NBA history is dead. Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter died in a helicopter crash this afternoon. Good evening and thank you for joining us on Fox 44 News. I'm Noelle Mendoza. The crash happened in the Southern California city of Calabasas. Witnesses reported foggy weather and seeing the plane going down quickly. They say it slammed into a hillside and burst into flames. 9 people were on board. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says none survived. Kobe Bryant was an 18-time All-Star. His record includes 5 NBA championship wins and 2 Olympic gold medals. He was 41 years old.
Upon arrival during the incident and upon arrival of the Sheriff's Department, our 2 respective departments entered into unified command to handle this incident. Our firefighters on scene indicated that there was a debris field and steep terrain with a quarter-acre brush fire that was occurring at the time.
Bryant is survived by his wife Vanessa and their other 3 daughters. The youngest, Capri, was just born in June. Tonight we have team coverage. Fox 44's Shaquille OMARI is standing by in the control room with local reaction to the death. But first, Mandy Knight joins us live in the newsroom with a look back at Kobe Bryant's career. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Noelle. Well, Kobe Bryant, he played the entirety of his 20-year career with the LA Lakers, and it was really a dream come true for Bryant as he grew up a diehard Lakers fan, and he finished his NBA career on a high note, scoring 60 points in his final NBA game. And Bryant, he was also a 5-time NBA champion, including 7 finals appearances, and he was part of the NBA's last three-peat dynasty, winning championships in 2000, 2001, and 2002. And when he first came into the league, he was the youngest All-Star starter in NBA history. He was 18 years old and 158 days. Now, Kobe, he racked up his fair share of personal hardware, where he was named NBA MVP 2007 and 2008 season, and he was also one of 6 people to win consecutive finals MVP in 2009 and 2010. And every time Bryant stepped on the floor, he dazzled fans, and he's actually one of 6 players to average 35 points in one season. Later on in sports, I'll have more, but for now, back to you, Noelle.
Thank you, Mandy. And as you can imagine, reaction pouring in after that tragic helicopter crash. Fox 44's Shaquille OMARI spoke to Central Texans this evening to get their thoughts. Shaquille, what are fans saying?
Noelle, fans say Kobe was an inspiration from his moves on the court to the clothing that he wore. Now, given his sudden death, fans still can't believe it.
Right now, I'm just speechless. It's just like right now, you just don't know what to say because it's just, you know, Kobe, he just put a big impact.
Today at the Bledsoe Miller Center, fan DARYUS Littlejohn remembers Bryant as being an inspiration, one he often tried to emulate.
Watching him, like, it's mainly, you try to do it, but you got to focus on mainly footwork. You know, just watching his footwork and being able to try to do his moves, it was great.
Bryant, also known as the Black Mamba, died in a helicopter crash. 8 other people also passed away, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.
Hard to believe that he was so young still, and seemed to be taken away from us too soon.
Fan James Miller wearing his Kobe sneakers today, paying homage to the legend.
He had so many great memories on the court that I can remember, and just as a kid, just trying to look up to him and imitate his moves.
Greatness lies ahead for this young man.
Throughout Bryant's career, he won 5 NBA championships, making 7 NBA finals, and one of the youngest players to be an All-Star starter at the age of 18. One of his most memorable moments, scoring a whopping 60 points in his final NBA game.
I remember I was taping that game. It was just so surreal because his last game and how he went out with a bang.
It's a blessing. Like, there ain't too many people in this world, you know, that's in the NBA that could put up, you know, the amount of points he did. It's great.
And the cause of the helicopter crash is still unknown, and the NTSB is currently investigating. In the control room, Shaquille OMARI, Fox 44 News.